A man rigorously trained for 10 years to master his unsheathing slash. A single, simple strike was enough to level an entire mountain. But when he attacked a child, all the harm rebounded onto him. And when he noticed the broken sword in his opponent's hand, he was so terrified that he nearly lost his soul, because his opponent was none other than the legendary leader of the Seven Deadly Sins. The Seven Deadly Sins were once the kingdom's most formidable order of knights. However, due to a tragic accident, they were falsely branded as rebels. In the end, they were forced to scatter and go into hiding. Meanwhile, the leader of the Seven Deadly Sins retreated into the remote mountains and opened up a tavern. Yet, even after several decades, their wanted notices were still everywhere. Then one day, an uninvited guest suddenly arrived at the tavern, muttering Seven Deadly Sins over and over. Seeing this, the tavern's patrons fled in terror. Meanwhile, the leader calmly asked who the newcomer was. But before the stranger could reply, he collapsed to the floor. Surprisingly, hidden within the armor was a graceful woman. The leader performed CPR to revive her. From the woman, the leader learned that she had been searching for the Seven Deadly Sins. But just then, the tavern's door was knocked on again. It turned out that members of the Knight Order had received a tip from villagers about the presence of the Seven Deadly Sins here, and when the door was